Get in the room. Hey. Hey. Well, we're starting with a big room today. Get in the room, y'all. Look, all my sound coming in. Hi, you guys. Man, thank you, Shy. Laura. And King Scorpio, my other moderator for the channel, is here. What a room is starting with. I would like to welcome you guys to the Insecure Season 4 Dissection. Okay, I know it says review, and there's a ton of new people. Look, I know it says review, but if you're one of the OGs to this channel, you will understand that I do not review. I leave that up to your other favorite creators. Let them have it. If y'all just want to recap of what had happened because you lost your HBO password, you and your friend got into a fight, so they changed it. You and your ex broke up, so you ain't got it no more. If you just ain't paid a bill, all of your favorite creators will recap what had happened. That is not what you're going to get here, which is why my dissections are usually an hour. Don't be afraid of that hour. Come on, get in the room. Do not be afraid of that hour. I would like to thank my moderators for this evening. King Scorpio, you will see them with a little screwdriver, a little wrench by the in the chat box. And also my OG moderator who's always here, not even in the country. Okay, shout out to Laura, aka Shy. You would see her over there. Shy is usually really great at plugging my links. But if you guys have missed it, and it's also in the description box for you to find, you can find me on Instagram at JustLatasha. I always got some goodies over there, some extra thoughts throughout the week when I'm not here with you guys on YouTube. I am also on Twitter, JustLatasha404 on Twitter. Speaking my mind. Speaking my mind as always. So if you guys want to follow me there, please do so. Also follow my show page, Just Latasha's Interactions. Once COVID gets up out the way, I'm going directly into production for my comedy sketch series, Just Latasha's Interactions. I'm actually going live tomorrow on the Interaction show page. So if you're not following Interactions, INNR Actions, on Instagram and Twitter, don't miss out. Tomorrow on Interaction show page, not my personal show page, I'm going to go live at 7 p.m. with a bisexual black man. He is so fine. He's a model too. He goes by Red. And being that I'm bisexual, he and I are going to be discussing what it's like dating as a bisexual. What's that like, maneuvering all the genders in between? And is there a difference between bisexual and pansexual? We're going to be breaking it down, so do not miss that. But tonight we are in such a treat. I do also want to say, if you guys want extra content, I make extra content, a private stream every Sunday, Boozy Brunch Sundays. A lot of my patrons are here right now. They get that extra private stream. We went live together yesterday and broke down every angle of the protest and the riots that we've been seeing. Is rioting bad? Do celebrities need to shut up? Are we talking about police reform? Are we talking about civilian reform? Does capitalism gotta fall? We spent an hour together in that very intimate space and room going over all the angles of Black liberation together. So we do great, incredible, healthy, fulfilling topics every Sunday. If you're not a patron, become one now. Get that extra stream for a $5 tier. Shout out to my two patrons, Kenya and Adriana. Why? Because they have joined the Send Me a Script tier. I give you script feedbacks and critiques on anything that you're writing. If there's any screenwriters here, if there's any filmmakers here, send me a script. We're going to do a one-on-one and break down your characters, your dialogue, your scenes, your theme, your story, your structure. So I'm going to be working with those two lovely young ladies next month, or this month. It's already June. Happy June, y'all. So go on to Patreon, sign up for the tiers that best suit your interests. I got merch. Also, the tier that I'm very excited about, the dissection workshop. Thank you, James, for that. James, I believe you're already a patron, so thank you for that. Insecure is ending in 2 weeks. We got 2 more shows. You know what I mean? We got 2 more shows, and TV is moving too slow for me to jump on and dissect another show. Insecure is over. So what I will be doing is a dissection workshop. This is for filmmakers. This is for screenwriters. This is for fans, just lovers of the craft. Even if you ain't making nothing yourself, you just want to know what's going down in movies because it's just exciting and you're curious and you got a brain that just loves to eat information. On patreon.com, the dissection, the workshop. We're going to be going a full hour once a month dissecting a feature film, color theory. Y'all really love, what I learned about this audience is y'all really love color theory. Y'all love color stories so much. And I'm so excited that you guys get so excited about that. And you're tagging me on Twitter, you're tagging me on Instagram, look at this color, that means that. I saw the tree in the background, that means that. You guys really do love breaking down color, and I love that you love it. So if you guys want to continue learning and continue exploring how we see color and setting and fashion, everything that we're talking about here, but apply to different TV and movies, join the dissection workshop over on my Patreon. We are going to be having a good time and keep the conversation and the learning going. So now that everybody's in the room, now that I gave y'all a few minutes to set up and mosey on in, let's get it. I got a little tag on my lip. Let's get it. Y'all have learned so much. I'll be coming on here like, what else am I going to give now? My viewers know what the hell's going on. All right, y'all are telling me what's going on before I actually get a chance to think about it. So let's jump in. Insecure season 4, episode 8, the dissection, low key happy. Let's do it. Oh, I see all my peoples in here. I see y'all in here. Let's jump in. If you're new here, do not be afraid of this hour. Do not be afraid of the hour. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get intimidated. We're going to have fun. And just as much as I'm speaking to you, you guys are speaking to me. I can see your comments very clearly. And I got some questions for y'all tonight. Okay? I got some questions for y'all tonight. Here we go. Let's start off with Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence, who is making sure he is right and tight for whoever he's expecting to come through that door. And as we know, it is Issa herself, checking his breath, choking on them damn mints, nervous. See, now it's something in that energy. It's something when you're starting off like that, you expecting something. You want this to be more than what it looks like. What are you putting on airs for, Lawrence? This ain't just no simple drink and meet up, is it? We putting on airs. We are preparing for something, right? And so I wonder, like, why is this moment so important to him? Why is this night so important to him? You knew somebody for 5 years. This is an ex. This is somebody you'd have known in and out, all the flaws. But you're trying to impress. Let's take a look at that black and white coat. Remember when he was at Thanksgiving? Thank you for the cash donation. Babs. Thank you. Remember when he was with Condola and he had on that loud-ass shirt? Y'all remember? And it was busy. And you could just tell he wasn't settled. He was doing all that performing and he wasn't being himself. And he had on a black and white shirt with that and was just loud and wrong, you like to say. Well, this one, he's doing a black and white coat right here. And I'm going to come back to that. But this one is settled. This one is just sturdy, masculine, grounded. It's not loud. It's just, I am. Okay? I am. However, when we see checkered print, specifically black and white checkered print, and this is something from very masonry visuals, it's something from Illuminati visuals, if y'all like that undercurrent story. Usually when you see a black and white checkered print, a pattern print, this is a split in identity. Very similar to the mirror. And we've spoken about mirrors a lot here on this dissection series. This is a split in identity. Lawrence has to choose something. And along this story, we're going to have to find out what is it, what are the options that he has to choose, right? And starting off, we see that his choices are, is it going to be Issa and Condola? Is it going to be LA, San Francisco? But our guy right here, right now, he's right in the middle of two options. But we in that black turtleneck. It's something he got to get off that chest. It's something that he's holding on to, right? Something that he's holding on to. So let's dive a little deeper. I thought, just like Molly, when Molly tried to say hi, thank you, Erica, for that cash donation. Last episode, Molly tried to say hi to Lawrence and she was awkward. And there were moments in last episode, Molly's episode, where she was carrying the essence of Issa. And we've never quite seen Lawrence be clumsy and awkward. And that's very much an Issa thing. So before she even steps into the room, he's already carrying her essence, choking on that damn mint like he don't know how to eat. You got one throat. You got one goddamn throat, Lawrence. Get it together. Man. So, Issa enters the room. Come on in, Issa. And let's talk about the color red. Hi, Aisha. Thank you, baby. Oh, my girl Aisha is here. Shout out to the Grapevine TV. Issa, come in. Let's talk about the color red. Red has two symbols in film. And they don't have to exist at the same time, but there are two definitions of film. And that is passion and danger. Danger and passion. Passion and danger. This is love. And remember how Issa dressed in episode 1 of this season. Remember, she was trying to get her fashion up. She was trying to be that girl. When she entered, she is that girl. Business in the front, party on the sides. Hi, Issa Rae. Issa Rae. Thank you so much. Business in the front, a little sexy on the side. Peekaboo titties, moisturized shoulders. Stepping in the room, commanding attention right before she what? Face down. Ass also down. It's not face down, ass up. It's ass also down. She eats it. She takes a big ass spill to the goddamn floor. Embarrassing. But right before she hits the floor, she's standing in front of this very gridded, guarded up window. Right before she hits the floor, and the floor has this checkered diamond print engravement in it. So there's a lot of guarded truths here. When you put bars in front of her window, it's transparent, but there's a little guard there. We're not telling all the truth. You can see what I let you see. Hitting on that pattern gridded floor, we're doing the same thing. Her face to the pattern, eating the ground. So her clumsiness and her setting is matching the checkered print and the clumsiness of Lawrence. Before these two even speak, hi Sammy, thank you. Before these two even speak, they already aligned. Their energies already matched. All they had to do was get in the room. That's all they had to do was get in the room. And here's a thing that we really needed for Issa to set herself. She declines help. She don't want the waitress helping her. She don't want Lawrence helping her. I'm going to stay on this floor until I'm ready to get up. Stubborn as hell. But it's very important because Issa is no longer a user. Issa fulfills herself. She needs you for nothing, even when she's at her worst and most embarrassed and face planted. She doesn't need you. And she's letting you know that Issa is standing on her own, 10 toes down. Okay? 10 toes down. And I love the way these two move so in sync. He already estimates what she needs. He already knows the drink. He already knows what she's going to say and how she needs it. Baby, we getting that old thing back. This episode felt so good. Y'all, we getting that old thing back. And y'all know, I know my OGs are in here. Y'all know I was rooting for this. We were rooting for you. We were rooting for you. A lot of y'all didn't want Lawrence. But baby, let him in. Let him in. Let's go to the bar. Y'all thirsty? Let's go on to the bar, please. Yes, I see CJ said they matched. Danielle said it felt so right. A Barty said we wanted this. We wanted this. We shouted. Let's go to the bar. We thirsty. Because the question is coming up. So be here. The question is coming. In this moment, when Issa is her new self and Lawrence is his new self, they are still holding each other to their old identities. Let's throw it back to our old jokes, our old style, our old humor. Let's throw it back. And they roasted each other like they did back in the day. And he's ordering her drink because he know what her drink is. But Issa got a new drink. And this drink is going to hold so much weight in this episode. It's ridiculous. And wait till we get to it. Issa's drink is going to hold so much emphasis to her identity. So it's her old drink, the whiskey, the Prosecco with a splash of whiskey. But she stepped it up to the Prosecco with a splash of vodka. Because she's still Issa. But she's like Issa 2.0. She's like new Issa. Hey, Tasha, a.k.a. Tasha Talks a Lot. Check out her podcast, y'all. Thank you for that cash donation. She's still Issa, but she like stepped up a little bit. You know what I mean? Don't do the drunken love, Lucasta. She's a drunken. They don't do that. So this drink, I'm new now. Get to know me, okay? Get to know me. But I do have a question for y'all. Why can Lawrence and Issa easily accept their new growth, but Molly and Issa cannot? And I want to hear what you guys think about this. There is something on my lip. Why can Lawrence and Issa easily accept their new identities and new growth, but Molly and Issa cannot? Andrea said, exactly! Molly's a hater. Has Molly grown? Molly's a hater. Y'all. Someone that hurt him so bad. That hurted. Someone that hurt him so bad. Why can they easily accept each other's new identities? Honestly, I can't explain why Molly is having a hard time accepting her. Lawrence actually sees that Issa changed for the better, and Molly still sees Issa as the F up. Issa, that was a good point. Issa and Lawrence had time apart to reflect on who they used to be and get to reconnect as new people. Someone said that the comments are moving so fast, so I apologize if I missed your name. But that was a beautiful and great point. I really like that. Molly is a frenemy who always wants to see the lesser Issa. Ooh, I see Risa said they had time apart to heal and reflect. That might be the imperative. Did I make that word up? That feels wrong. That might be the substantial, the poignant reason as to why these two can work into new identities. Thank you, Cassandra, for the cash donation. But Molly and Issa could never. Wow, you guys. I like that a lot. I really, really like that a lot. Let's go. Let's go. So we're going to pay attention to something important here. This is when Issa fills Lawrence in on the block party. And I did that shit. It almost killed me, but I did that shit. The first time since the planning, since the actual block party, since the day after, Issa is finally proud of herself with ease. She steps in it. She's sitting in her success for the first time. How long has it been? It took her so long to just sit in. I did that shit. Over the hills, over the battles, over the hardships. I did that. And when pride sets over you and you can sit in your win for just a moment. As a creator, I loved it. As a creator, I loved it. But something special happens here, and I want to pay attention to the scene and the settings. So when they're speaking about work, we are facing them. Yvette, thank you so much for that. When they're speaking about work, and I was interviewing, and yeah, I won my block party, and everything's cool. We're facing Issa and Lawrence. However, the color behind Lawrence is black and the color behind Issa is white. And again, we're coming back to this checkered black and white coat where there's splits in emotions and a split in identity, and something needs to be chosen, right? We're seeing things with different, we have different values for maybe the same journey here. And when I see these colors and I see the juxtaposition, I felt like, even though Lawrence feels good about interviewing, he's still very unsure about his future. Nothing's set in stone yet. He still doesn't have a job. He still doesn't know if he's moving. Condola's up in the air. Lawrence is not quite sure settled in this moment. However, Issa, even though she is still figuring out her next steps, she's settled in, I'm the plug. I'm the event curator. There's something grounded about her, right? Picked herself up off that floor. There's something grounded about her, even when she has a little trip. However, we talking about Condola pops up. Condola has entered the chat. Condola has entered the chat, and the camera does something else. We now go behind the characters. So when we talk about our jobs, we see them. When we talk about Condola, we come back here. And this shot, the behind the head shot, that's very much, we ain't quite saying it like it is. I have something to hide. I'm gonna talk to you over here like this. We're hiding our heart. We're hiding our throat. We're hiding our truth, our emotions. When Condola pops up, we come back here, and the colors flip. Now, white is behind Lawrence and black is behind Issa. This is a negative spot for Issa. Thank you, Vanessa, for that, Cash Donation. It's a little negative spot for Issa. She don't like that. I don't like that. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. But this is something where Lawrence is hopeful. I don't know what's up with Condola. We ain't on right now, but them colors switched real quick, okay? Why men great till they gotta be great? Did that song come on or did it come on? Why men great till they gotta be great? Right after this Condola conversation, Lawrence, what the fuck is you up to? What the hell did that black turtleneck mean? What are you hiding? What is your truth? What do you have to say that you're not saying? Why men great till they gotta be great? Where's Lawrence going to disappoint our ass? Where is it? We would like to see. We would like to see. And then right before the music cuts out, I just took a DNA test. Turns out, back to dialogue. Who saw it? Raise your hand if you saw it. I just took a DNA test. Turns out. So you good? You good? I see y'all going off. I see y'all going off. I'm gonna be honest with you. My first watch is just for my pure enjoyment. My second watch is where I get brainiac about it because I want to enjoy the show too as a fan. I thoroughly love this show. So when I saw the Condola pregnancy rumors last night, I said, I don't know. Condola not using a condom? I don't know. Did the condom break? I don't know. Birth control is only like 99.9% effective. That 0.1%, babies was slipping through that shit. Babies be getting through that shit. They be coming out holding your birth control like, and what was this supposed to do? It's a possibility. Sorry. It's a possibility. Twitter made me acknowledge it. It's a possibility. I wasn't thinking about it. But we here to ask questions. Ooh. We got to get out of here. It's too fucking loud. Because I can't even talk to you the way I want to talk to you. Let's get in the lift, y'all. We going in the car. Let's get in the lift. Right before we call in the car, this twosome stands right in front of that very gridded, guarded window. All them black shadows behind them moving around, filling out the scene on their own. Okay? These are guarded. They're being transparent, but we got a little guard up. We still got walls built here. We got to knock them walls down. Let's work on knocking these walls down. And Lawrence is doing something real sneaky in this whole thing. He reminded her of that old thing. I know your drink. I know what you like. I know where you like to eat. Remember that little Latin place downtown you wanted? Now I can take you. He's doing this real slick thing to remind Issa, I'm your man. Real slick. Making her reminisce and get up in that warm pocket of history. We got history. Sneaky. Yes, other F words. Sneaky. You ain't low, Lawrence. We see your ass. We see your ass bringing up old times and old memories. So Issa's joining in. She know his parents' name. She got his old photo. This is really just building the foundation of Lawrence and Issa. We go together. This old love. This is old love. Here comes a Frank Ocean song. No sleeper seats. That's a mattress. They told us from the beginning where we was going to end up. Frank Ocean said, no sleeper seats. That's a mattress. Who missed it? Because I did. Who missed it? and great storytelling just puts the answer right in front of your face, and you never see it. You never see it coming. You never see it coming. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you saw me crying on my stories last night. I swear on everything. I was crying. I was like, oh my God, it's probably still up. But this is Lawrence 5.0. He is showing Issa everything that she has been asking him to be. I'm that man now. Lyft who? Uber Black, Uber XL, Uber expensive. I'm ordering the top car. The one that come right below the helicopter drop off, I'm ordering that level. What's up? Executive seats. What's good? Okay? He's showing her full display. I'm everything you asked me to be. Remember, I saw you shopping for your panties down at the CVS. Don't be low. I was there. Okay? And this is such a special moment in this episode, in this series, because now at this point, they get to explore, what if Issa never cheated? Could we have gotten here if we just gave more love to each other and didn't quit early? What if I had money? What if you were happy? What if you were happy doing the work that you were doing and not at We Got Y'all? What if I was happy and I was making the money I wanted to make, and he got this money when he ain't got a job yet? So let that sit in there for a second. He got this money and he ain't even working yet. Wait till he get that next job. Okay, hold on. What if we loved each other when you weren't depressed? And you were glued to that couch and you had nothing to offer me but your presence. You couldn't even offer me your heart because you were too down to offer that. What if we got here through love? And now this night is about exploring, what if it all worked the way it was supposed to work? What if we didn't crash and burn and we get to love each other in a healthy, happy place? If I cried during this dissection, y'all gonna judge me? Is y'all gonna judge me? I love love. I love it so much. I love it so much. It's time to eat. Actually, no, it's not time to eat. We still in the goddamn car. And Black Mama up front, this driver is blowing up the very obvious love spot. The love spot we ain't saying, but it very much exists. Blowing it up. Y'all on that first date? What happened? Who did and who did what? Okay? And when Lawrence tells us, this curious Black woman, I had a ring, I was about to propose, she says something magical. She said something magical. Do it now. The light's about to change. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a time crunch. Lawrence, what are you going to do? The light's about to change. We don't have all the time in the world. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. We ain't no young. Let's get married. But Lawrence, are you leaving or are you staying? We on a time clock. We're about to run into some kind of ending. Either you and Condola got to end, and that's going to come up soon. Either you got to give up that nice cushy job in the sky in Francisco, and that might come up soon. Maybe Issa's the one who got to leave. We're on a time clock. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's see it. Let's see it. Light's about to change. We hungry. Let's go down to the city market and get us some damn food. Let's go. Let's go. And a song comes on, and here are the lyrics. Cosmic winds are coming our way, secrets told, and walls coming down. Who do the music? I want to feed you. Who is doing the music? Come on. Cosmic winds coming our way, secrets told, and walls coming down. And we have this very passive-aggressive dialogue that you and your situationship like to have. And let's break down what they really asking each other. So Lawrence figures out Issa ain't here before. But with who? AKA, who you dating? And AKA, are you still mine? You know when you're in a situationship and they be like, so who was here? So last time I was here, I wasn't there like that. So you got other people up in your, so you got other, and you're like, no, nobody even be here. And it's like not even, no, like no one is even, no, like I wouldn't even know, no. You ain't got no right to be asking me that. We ain't together, we don't go together. But one of the things in dialogue and good dialogue is you get your characters to be real passive aggressive about what they really asking. It's called 3 degrees. You don't say I love you. You say, are you cold? Do you want me to get you a t-shirt? So you ate here before? And like, you ate here before? Which makes Issa have to defend, like, it wasn't even like that. Like, I was just out here. He's like, no, don't defend it on that. Don't give all that. AKA, you still mine? And now that the walls are coming down, and let's not do no eggshells. Let's just say it like it is. And Issa is known for being a what? A liar. Issa is known to be a liar. She lies. So when they're in this big open space, this beautiful open setting restaurant, and they communicate, no eggshells, we know each other. Let's just say it plain. Issa steps fully into this half sexy, half boss, and she is 100% honest. We have never seen this before. She just stepped into it. I'm going with you this way. Yes, I'm still yours. Wow, I'm still yours. No, let's do it. Let's go together. So beautiful. And we're in this open space, no walls. Okay, we're just as open as these characters are about to be. Let's go get something to eat. We going down to the dinner table. Now, somebody DM me this on Instagram, and I apologize for not memorizing who it was. But they said, did you see? There was a huge tree in between Lawrence and Issa. That means they're opening up a space for new growth. Yes, baby. And I posted it on my stories too, so y'all can see. Yes, that does mean that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think of the cab driver, hurry up, the light's about to change. We got all these little beautiful lights on this tree behind them. Light's about to change. We have a choice to make, and it's coming up soon. Okay? But I want to pay attention to this tree because it's mostly bare branches, but like there's leaves on it. So we're coming back to a familiar place, but we're going to have to start from the beginning. We're going to have to replant. It's going to have to be a new root here. But the leaves are still there. We still have a lot of familiarity. But the branches are very bare. We have work to do. Let's start over. Let's start over. Let me stop before Beyonce sues me because I do not want to be on her bad side. Okay? We got to start over. And when they agreed to not do the eggshells, our couple is sitting in front of this gridded gate. But most of it is this beautiful, big, open air. So we still got a little guards up because where are we going? We're not quite sure. But we're mostly agreeing to let's be honest and transparent. Let's do it. Issa says something very important. Did I write it here? She says something very important to Lawrence. What do you want? Don't hold this up for me. We're on a time crunch, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what it is you want. Condola or me? San Francisco, LA. What do you want? Don't hold this up for me. Okay, but we are talking about shrimp. We're talking about prawns, but we ain't really talking about prawns. And what I really notice here is that Lawrence is so indecisive, and this is a major character flaw. He hits you with a lot of I don't knows. It's open. We're figuring it out. What do you want? I don't know. So so Issa puts on that sexy red blazer. I'm gonna show you what's best for you. Here we go. And she knocks it out of the park. Lawrence, jaw dropped. Lawrence, face cracked. Don't hold this up for me. Don't hold. Actually, sit back. I got this. Issa the boss has entered the chat. Who know the waitress's name? Did y'all take note of the waitress's name in Low Key Happy, episode 8? Y'all skipping ahead. Y'all. Somebody said it. I think. Oh, y'all all know it. Sammy's first. Joy. Joy comes in the morning or at nighttime with a drink order. Joy has entered this couple, this space, this setting. Y'all saw it. I see y'all. Joy, the waitress, comes in and says, I will take care of you tonight. And didn't she? Didn't Joy take care of them all night? Huh? So when the camera gets real close, this is when your character is being the most honest. This is when you can see their full truth. This is when they are telling it like it is and they have nothing to hide. And when they start this conversation, we're pulling right up into Issa and Lawrence, right? And right behind Lawrence is this big, beautiful plant as he asks, what would have happened if we stayed together? Let's explore this new space. That big old plant behind him, it's new life here. What would have happened if we stayed together? And Issa gets real close. We get real close to Issa. And I put this on my Instagram story. Did y'all notice? Because this scene is actually visually complicated. It's visually layered, okay? Lawrence has this empty black space behind him with a plant. But Issa, there's a woman behind her. There is a woman behind Issa with her back turned. We can't see her face. But who can? Lawrence can. This woman behind Issa is in Lawrence's view. There's another woman. There's another woman in Lawrence's view. Yeah, I'm focused on you right now, Issa, but there's another woman in the background who's vying for my attention. Joy is back, gives Issa her new drink. This vodka Prosecco is an indicator of Issa's new identity. But Issa ordered something for Lawrence. It's the same drink from back in the day, his bullet neat. Somewhere here, Lawrence hasn't changed. And somewhere here, Lawrence is stuck in the past. And when Joy serves these new drinks, something here happens. Issa drinks and Lawrence doesn't. He's not ready to go forward yet. He's not ready to step into newness yet. He's still right here grounded in the past. And then he asks, why Daniel? And something really beautiful here happens. Right as he asks Issa why Daniel, a shadowed man crosses him in the back. There's a figure. This male figure is haunting his past. He's stuck. A man crosses right behind him as he says that. This wide shot. I need to figure out, I need to provide visuals with y'all now because this is getting so complicated. Okay. So we understand when we go wide, we see the entire scenery of Issa and Lawrence having this dinner and having this conversation. And it's showing the bar. Big, beautiful chandelier, bartender, couple, center frame. This couple in the foreground represents Issa and Lawrence, and there's a man in between them. It was like man, bartender, woman. There's a man in between this couple here at the bar. However, on Issa's side, there's a couple, but on Lawrence's side, there's a woman who's by herself. Y'all. Y'all. On Issa's side, she's sitting by a couple. On Lawrence's side, he's sitting with a woman who's alone. So I personally dissected this to me. Issa's in a space where she's idolizing their relationship. However, Lawrence is idolizing Issa, or there's options here. Lawrence has a choice to make, or he's attached to another woman. I'm looking at you, but there's somebody still in my presence that I have to attend to. Okay? And so at this moment, when Issa enlightens him on her truth, her perspective of their situation and their history and their ending, that's when he finally takes a drink of his old identity. He's getting a taste of the past. That's when he finally sips his bullet, because he didn't join her when Joy first dropped it. Something else happens here. Should I save it? Should I save it? There are two blue lights behind Issa and Lawrence at the bar. Issa's sitting right in front of this light. She's like enlightened. Her truth is here. But Lawrence is either, when he's asking her, he's kind of behind his light. He's not in it. Or matter of fact, no, he was in front. He leaned to Issa for the truth, and he leaned towards her truth to understand. And she told him it wasn't Daniel. It was just you and I didn't, and we weren't X, Y, and Z. So he finally sees it, and he leans behind the light. He can look at her truth. He leans behind this blue light. And his positioning kind of creates space, but he gets to evaluate from the outside in, outside of his own thoughts for once, for the first time. And Issa asked him a very important question. I was scared we'd fall back into old patterns. Question for you guys. Was she right? Lawrence at this point said he knows his problem is that he's afraid to move on. We see him holding on to his old drink that represents his old identity, and he has a choice to make, and he's so indecisive. He has this checkered pattern. Is she right? Will they fall back into old patterns, knowing what we see about Lawrence, knowing all these clues? Do y'all think Lawrence can move on? Uh-oh, Asia said blue color equals the ability to trust. Look at you. Amaya says yes. Somebody said bye. Don't leave. Don't leave. They still need time apart. Y'all are saying no. No, we got one yes. Issa is right. Ooh. Mila said Lawrence needs to move. He needs to move. Y'all are not nice to Lawrence at all. Another extreme close-up to Issa. She has another big truth to tell. Lawrence, I thought you didn't want me. Do y'all remember Issa's whole phase? Whatever season was, y'all remember Issa's whole phase? It wasn't that it was Daniel, and it wasn't that I needed anybody else. It wasn't that. I just thought you didn't want me. And sometimes as women, what we tend to do when we feel undesirable is to over-sexualize ourselves. Season 2. Thank you, guys. Hey, Kalubna. Sometimes as women, when we feel undesirable, we over-sexualize ourselves. And that whole phase is a big-ass front. The hotation. Yes, Rue. The hotation. And sometimes we go after things that match how we feel about ourselves. So when she chased Daniel, season 1, the first thing he did was reject her. Why? Because she felt rejected at home. I'm just going to drive around because I don't want to go home. It's rejection there. It's no love there. I'm not wanted there. I'm not desired there. I'm just going to drive around. And the person that she went after, the first person, whoa, I don't want no relationship. What you think this is? Oh, I don't want that. Issa, face cracked, jaw cracked in that car trying to be fresh. Remember that? Whew. And men need to take a word from Lawrence. Accountability. It was easier to blame you than take hold of my own shit, than to deal with my own shit. It was easier to blame you. Boys, write that down, please. Let's move on. And where the hell did Lawrence get money for a ring? Okay? Right before we get out of here with them prawns getting cold, let's go into that 3 degrees of dialogue. Issa says, did you really buy a ring? AKA, did you really want me? Lawrence, we looked at rings together. AKA, yes. Yes, I wanted you. She needed to be sure. Let me ask you again. Did you really want, you really got that ring? Absolutely, I wanted you. Let's go to the bathroom. We got to clean our drawers out after all that shit. And as soon as Issa's gone, Condola has entered the chat once again. Hi, Kiara. Thank you so much for that. Condola has entered the chat once again. Not Tuesday tonight. Not Tuesday tonight. Huh? Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's blow this joint. Let's go back outside. Let's go back outside. Yeah. How fucking embarrassing. How fucking embarrassing. TSA Bay approaches Issa and Lawrence. And why does TSA Bay match Issa? Why? Why? And all this selling up Lawrence, I'm new, this the new me, I don't drink that no more, I'm new, I changed, I told you I changed, come get you a piece. Why this ain't shit nigga in your new space then? You so new that you fuck with this caliber of a man? Huh? And you know, there's a whole bunch of physical communication when you're trying to show your man, you're not man, but your man, that you with him, so you're trying to dap up some other dude and like, nah, this is cool. This cool. TSA Bay don't play that. We used to bang together. Thank you, N-Tays, to the cash donation. we used to hit it. He's so tacky and loud and wrong and annoying. Oh, this who you messing with when you all new and shit? This what I'm missing out on, huh? And Lawrence is so settled in himself. He ain't threatened at all. He roasted Issa for her type. He letting them have it. Go ahead. I know you and my girl used to, because you know men don't like that when you step in their territory. They don't like when you connected and you know they girl. They don't like that. Lawrence is cool. Listen, yeah, that's you? Cool. All right. And there's something, raise your hand. There is something when you know your ex ain't did better than you yet. Oh, that's what you was out there doing? That's cool. That's okay. That's fine. You ain't did better than me yet, huh? Oh, y'all had prawns together. Oh, that's cute. That feels so fucking good. Oh, that was you? Oh, cool peeps. That's what Janae Aiko said. That your ex gave me a new self-esteem. Your ex gave me boost my self-esteem. What's up? Nothing. Nothing. And there's something so good when that hangout turns into a date. And that date just lasts. That date just lasts. And he made a choice, y'all. It's Issa over Condola tonight. Condola's calling. Condola texting. I hit you when I'm done. I hit you. My girl home. My girl's back. Okay? Let's go see some art. Let's go to the art walk. First scene, down at the art walk, we see Issa pop up in this cloud installation. Her head is in the clouds. This is our full dream state. This is pure what? Joy. No rain. Sunshine. And them heads, but that head was in the clouds. Both of them hitting each other with these old familiar jokes, finishing each other's jokes, just in that pocket of pure happiness. So much so they stopped at an art piece literally called Happiness Illustrated. Now, I wanted to pay attention to this. They are discussing with each other this art piece called Happiness Illustrated. And this is a closed eye with one butterfly and one flower. We already know what the plants and the flowers mean amongst each other. And I actually looked this up right before this so I can give you guys the utmost of information. When butterflies appear in film, it is the first sign of a transition between reality and dream. Thank you, Cleve Low, for that cash donation. Thank you. A butterfly in film is a transition between a reality and a dream state. We went from that head in the clouds, and pay attention. The Happiness Illustrated, her eyes are closed. Look to the left of Issa. We got Prince and we have another beautiful black woman painted. Their eyes are closed. We're dreaming, y'all. We don't need to see anything. We are in the full dream state. This is beautiful. This is joy. This is happiness realized. And Lawrence says something here. He's like, I don't really get it. It's abstract. I don't get it. Right? And is that the point? Issa says that's the point. This is the point. Do you need to dissect happiness? Do you need to know the whys and the hows and the should-we's and the could-we's? Or can we just stay here in this moment and experience joy as it is, as it exists, playing? Can we just be here? I don't get it. Do we have to get it? It's nice. This is happiness. But something weird is on the other side of Lawrence. Did y'all see? What are y'all saying? Oh, the warm identity, the climate change joke. I was like, why are y'all texting warm identity? Did y'all see what was on the side of Lawrence? It was a flower on fire. This black turtleneck and this emblazed flower ain't sitting right with me, y'all. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. This flower on fire next to Lawrence is not sitting right with me and my homegirls. They said, Danielle said, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't. Something's off. For me, something's off. Okay? And Issa says something important where she knows she has stepped into her new self. She ain't waiting for happiness to happen to her. Remember season 1, back when they used to do Issa's voiceovers. Issa don't have voiceovers no more. And she was explaining to us in voiceovers like, I just let shit happen to me. I feel like I'm passive. I feel like things are just happening. I don't feel like I'm in control. Season 1, pilot, episode 1, she tells us how passive she is and that she hates that about herself. She hates that. So now, season 4, titties out, blazer adorned, Issa is stepping into, I'm choosing happiness and I'm going to curate it so it meets me. Can we take a lesson from that, y'all? Can we please take a lesson from that? And Lawrence, he ain't quite there yet. That's okay. He's enjoying this moment, but he's not quite to happy yet. Asking somebody, are you happy, is such a heavy question. And I don't think people realize that. Are you happy? That is a heavy and loaded question, okay? And he accidentally guesses her brand. She didn't fill him in on the title, but he guessed it by accident because this is how aligned these two are. You got it. I got you. You got it. I got you. Definitely didn't miss that. But Lawrence is finding his happiness. He's on a journey to finding his own happiness. And sometimes growth is putting a dream down. Let's talk about that. Baby, there are so many dreams. I thought if I didn't achieve them, if I didn't get them, I would die. There were so many dreams that I had. I thought I was going to be a singer on Cisco's record label. That's true. I thought I was going to be a dancer. I thought I was going to be a model. And thank God I put those dreams down. I wouldn't change the path I'm on for nothing. Lawrence found out something new about himself when he put that dream down and it served him better. I like working in teams. I like executing other people's vision. I like being that guy. And he wouldn't know that if he didn't put whoop whoop down. That dream wasn't even for you, and you didn't know it at the time, but now you do. And even this dream that you have now, being the executioner, that might change. That's okay. That's okay. It might, but this is where he's at right now. And that's a huge discovery to learn who you are when you decide to not live by a narrative you put on yourself. You don't have to live by that all the time. You could choose something else. Issa's choosing it. Okay. We have come to the shot that all of you guys have tagged me in on Twitter. The shot of the night. The shot to the cover of this video in itself. Issa and Lawrence facing each other. That red and blue neon light lighting up their skin. Y'all actually already know what this is, and I've seen a few people tell me. So y'all tell me what this was. Shout out to the cinematographer. Oh, I didn't write her goddamn name down. Borfsky. Borfsky. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Yes, the red and the blue. What do y'all think that means when they were looking at each other from them colors? Yin and yang, that go together. I see y'all thinking. Difference in motives, hot and cold. They were going for hot and cold. Damn. And that was by Princess Prenny. Thank you for Brooks Q. Hope I said that right. Oh, red is lies, blue is truth. Ooh, fire and desire, LB. Hold up. Asia, ding, 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 ding. Asia Nichols. They were finally seeing each other for who they are. And if you guys were here for our last episode dissection, there was a moment where Molly had to meet herself. And we said that. There was a moment where Molly had to meet herself for the first time. And in this moment, with the shot, they meet each other. They re-meet each other in their new identities, in their new spaces, and their new growth. Hi again. I see you fully. Lawrence is encompassed by the color of Issa, and Issa is encompassed by the color of Lawrence, and they face each other naked, vulnerable, transparent, open. Hi again. Nice to meet you. I'm Issa. I'm Lawrence. Danger and stillness. A new introduction. You guys keep going. You guys keep it going. And in this moment, when Lawrence is in full encompassment of Issa, drowned out in red, I'm happy right now. I'm happy right now. But let's get out of this dream world, because Condola is calling once again. She has entered the chat for the third time of the night. The question is, Issa, you gonna take that? AKA, are you gonna choose her right now? And it's okay if you answer it, AKA, go if you have to. I'm not pressed. And that was very true. Issa didn't squint. She didn't hide. She didn't shudder. She didn't get awkward. She ain't trip. She ain't beat her face to the floor again. Very settled, very in control. You can answer that if you want. Go ahead. You can answer it. No pressure. No threats. She was being very honest. Take it if you need to. You can go if you want. You can choose her if you want. Issa's good. 10 toes down. Independent. Needs no one. Not using. Issa D. Okay? And I swear, I need to see the pain in Lawrence brought. I need to see it. And I think when it reappears in the season finale, my jaw will be on the floor. I'm sure I'm going to cry the season finale. I'm positive from this moment on. Okay, yes, shout out to Natasha Rothwell, the writer of this episode. We needed this. It was so good. Let's get back in the car, baby. It's time to go home. Pack it up. Y'all got y'all stuff? Y'all brought y'all stuff? Put it in the bag. Let's go. Put it in the bag. We got to take a cab home. We got to go. And the song helps us on out. Y'all packed. Let's do it. You've seen the light, though. That means it's time to go home. Song lyrics. You've seen the light, though. That means it's time to go home. Hurry up. The light's about to change. What are you going to do? Hurry up. What are you going to do? The light's about to change. Go home. We learned that their homes are very close to each other, okay? And that Lawrence isn't in a bachelor pad. So is he prepping to be independent? Or is he prepping to have, it caters to having a partner? We don't know. They moving home closer together. They moving closer together. This ain't a bachelor pad. This ain't Playboy City. Are we prepping to have a partner, or are we prepping to be our own man? Lawrence, we have a choice to make. We don't know. Okay? And he's dropping these little bird seeds, little trinkets, inviting her in. They know what they're doing. Don't invite me in when the lift is waiting outside. Don't invite me in. We in the home and the couch has reappeared. The symbol of their history, the symbol of their love, their symbol of the meaning of each other from makeup to breakup. This couch holds so much meaning and so much weight. And Issa, looking at Lawrence sitting on this couch, is staring right into her history. That could potentially be her future. Yes, Jazz D. Once he invited her in, who are we lying for? Okay? But Issa's standing right into this old history, and we do the bathroom trick. We're going to go to the bathroom because he done got us inside. He done got us this far. Ladies, y'all know the little bathroom trick. You got to wipe it down. Whoa, wipe it down. Hey, wipe it down. Hey, wipe it down. Hey, shoulders, neck, pants, shoes. Shoulders, neck, pants, shoes. Wipe it down. Y'all got to wipe it down. Y'all go in the bathroom because you about to be reintroduced to something else. Or I'm going to reintroduce him all right. Say hello. Say hello down there. Say hello. Hi again. There she is. So, Condola. Again, Lawrence has to attend to the calls and the missed texts and X, Y, and Z. And what does she want? We do not know what she wants, but we've been estimating this entire time. Is it a pregnancy? Is it something else? We have no idea. But again, Lawrence is catering to the presence of Condola without her being here. And again, she remains unpressed, unthreatened. Condola, you need to take that. I get it. Y'all want to work it out? Okay. But Issa is she's a new woman. She's no longer passive aggressive and letting things happen to her. She grabs joy by the balls, okay? She grabs joy and makes it choose her. She makes it choose her. And what if I'm not ready to go? Issa, I know me, I would have walked out. I don't like to be begging or asking or nothing. But Issa's in a new shoe. She's in a new. She's walking different now, right? I couldn't have done it. I would have left. I'm just not that girl. But Issa says, I'm taking this moment. Passive aggressive who? I'm taking this moment. And Lawrence again indecisive. I don't know. What are you gonna do? But tonight made me happy. Same as he said right in front of those red neon lights. I'm happy right now. Tonight made me happy. And Issa, let's not do eggshells. You make me happy. You make me happy. I don't need no paying. I don't need no shrimp. I don't need no Uber. You are the joy, not this stuff. You are the joy. God, what? And this is Issa's personal favorite song. She tweeted this last night, the song that comes on when they decide to get down to the get down. When she decides, I'm staying. Baby Rose, Show You, which sings, tell me, baby, how you like me now. If I knew then all the things I know now. Now that we have the tools we need to love each other right, can we try? Can we try? If I knew the things then that I know now, I would have loved you totally different. I didn't know how then. I might know now. I might. Healed, grown, happy on my own. Let me tell you something, guys. And this is what I stand and live by. Okay? Relationships, your partner, your love is not a completion. It is a complement. You bring you fully to the table, and what they give overflows. They are never to fill you up. Ever. If ever you need somebody to do that for you, you are incomplete and therefore incapable to love. Your love is supposed to be a compliment. It's the cherry on the ice cream, but you are the sundae. Arrive complete. Arrive complete. And I will give you my overflow from already infiltrating me. I filled me up. Enjoy the rest. Low-key happy is a journey between Lawrence and Issa being happy anyway. And what if we can do this together? I'm happy as I am here. Can I give you the extra joy and the extra love that I have? Can we do that together? Because last year, season 1, Issa, she needed Lawrence to be too much. She needed him to fill up something that she was lacking. I feel undesirable, so can you X, Y, and Z for me? Lawrence, I feel unworthy. I can't step up and be the man I know you want me to be. I'm not even the man I need me to be. So if I'm empty, how can I give you more? You cannot drink from an empty cup. I can't love you here. So when they take that time to separate and to heal and to reflect, and now that this night has provided a space where they could be open and give the closure and the communication that they've missed all that time, now that they've separated to give themselves the tools, can we build a brand new love here? Hi, Maya. Thank you for the cash donation. Thank you. Yes, CJ, they both needed to go and do the work. This is not a review, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we need our hour. This is not a review, ladies and gentlemen. This is a dissection. Go get your recaps from your fave creators. Go get them. They deserve. Go get them. You are not going to get a review here. This is a dissection. This is why we use our hour. There's a difference between making love and getting fucked. Let me tell you something. We didn't watch Issa get fucked. She got fucked on the carnival wheel. She got fucked by TSA Bay. She just goes out and gets banged. And she got condoms stuck in places. And she breaks her stuff. Thank you, Danielle, for the cash donation. And we watched Issa get fucked by the Eddie with the weird head. She ain't never. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rebecca. She is never. We ain't never seen her make love. This 6 was making love. They touched each other. They explored each other's bodies. They cared for each other. They hugged in the middle of that Issa on top romp. Issa stopped throwing that thing for a minute just to hug and enjoy him. She made love. He made love. And let's remember the last time they slept together, it was rushed. It was forceful. It was intense. It was full of heat. It was quick. And he was in just as quick as he got out. When she was desperate and needing him to answer her questions, to make her feel desirable, to promise he was on his way back, but he wasn't. Thank you, Just Nicole. The last time they slept together, it was just this unplanned, savage. He couldn't even look her in the eye. He couldn't even look her in the eye. He didn't even speak to her after they slept together after that breakup. They made love. That I missed you. Remember this? My body craves for you. Make love. It's a new day. Good morning. It's a new day. And Issa's wearing her shirt. I was confused on first watch where the hell she got that shirt from. Snuck it in. But it's a sweatshirt that she bought from the art walk. Happened very quickly during their conversation when she was kind of checking it out. And of course, it's a black woman with flowers. And y'all already know, because so many of you guys have told me over the internet, on social media, y'all already know. Y'all already know. New growth. Issa is growing. She has bloomed into a new woman. And totally different from how she left Lawrence the last time they slept together with that desperation. She needs nothing from him. I have no questions. I have no expectations. I'm not hitting you with the, what are we on the way out? I'm not hitting you with the, you calling it a Condola, no pressure. I want nothing. I wanted to enjoy you, and I did. Now I got somewhere to go. Ooh! Ooh! Issa! Head full of flowers. Yes! Come on, new growth. But then just that real quick, let me just test the water, San Francisco, aka you leaving? Just let me know what it is so I can move. But I don't need anything from you or this moment right now. Just let me know what it is. Okay? What, you gonna miss me? AKA, should I stay? Thank you, L. Davis, for the cash donation. AKA, should I stay? Let me put on my pants because I have somewhere to be. Let me put on my pants. And she chooses herself. We see Issa be independent, put on them big ass boots, and walk out the door. I don't know how she crossed LA in that big ass heel. Might have been a platform in there or something, but she's hiking across LA in that big ass heel, and people were asking, where is she going? I thought you lived close, but she was walking for a minute. The sun changed position. She was walking so damn far. Never quite seen her go home. Walking, okay? And this is not a walk of shame. This is anything but. This is a walk of fulfillment, of confidence, of new womanhood, of just, I am that girl. That girl is me. I'm no longer trying to be an image of a woman I admire. I am the woman I admire. The walk of pride. Ain't no walk of shame. And Natasha Rothwell tweeted as the episode was ending last night that we get to watch the neighborhood's growth along with Issa's growth. Those are one and the same. As LA is changing, Issa, the homegirl, the princess of LA, is also changing. Whether or not that's a good thing because one is gentrification and one is black womanhood, I don't know. But we pan to the sky because the sky's the limit. Future's all open for Issa to grow and explore and become and stretch and expand and step in it. And to step right in it What's up, 400 people in the room? Welcome. This is not a review. This is a dissection. I implore you to subscribe to this channel. Take a moment right now. Hit me with a thumbs up, because I think people, when they see my videos, they get scared of that hour. They see the timestamp and they get a little scared. They're like, that's intense. Why is it an hour speaking about Insecure? It's only 30 minutes of a show. We showed you why tonight. We showed you why tonight. And again, Insecure is ending. We got 2 more weeks. That's it. 2 more weeks. And if you are a screenwriter, a filmmaker, a director, you're just curious and you like to be in the space and learn, join my dissection workshop only on Patreon. We'll be dissecting TV. We'll be dissecting films. I'm spending an hour with you guys personally, connecting with you to dissect more TV and film. We got Parasite on the list. We got Get Out on the list. We got Us the Movie on the list, as well as so many of my favorite others. Speaking about your favorite color theory. I know y'all love color theory. Speaking about how to build scenes, what dialogue means, what the setting means, breaking it all down. There's so much to learn and explore, so join my dissection workshop on Patreon. If you guys are writing something, send your script. I got 2 patrons who signed up for the Send Your Script tier, and I'm going to be personally working with you on your script to give it critique and feedback to help you get a stronger story. I'll be working with you one-on-one personally to get that story to where you need it to be. Join that. And if you guys want an extra stream, that is also on patreon.com/JustLatasha. We go live every Sunday in a private stream, and you can only just join just for $5. $5 tier to get the extra stream. Thank you to Shy and the moderator chat box putting up the links there. Follow it. In the description box, you guys will see my social media. I am on Instagram at JustLatasha. Follow me there. I am on Twitter at JustLatasha404. Follow me there. Predictions for season finale, y'all. What are your predictions? I'm also going live tomorrow on my Instagram show page, Just Latasha's Interactions, INNR Actions, going live on that page, 7 p.m. to discuss dating while bisexual. I am bisexual, talking to a black male model who is bisexual. And how do 2 black people, a man and a woman, date while bi? What does that look like? What does it entail? What do we expect? How are we maneuvering that space? Join me tomorrow on the Interactions Instagram show page for that. I want to see predictions. I want to see them all. Predictions for the season finale. Max says they won't get back together. Issa and Molly might not make up. Oh, so you're not riding for nobody. You're not riding for nobody. Prediction, CJ says togetherness. Bernie says, I ain't got no idea. AJ and Molly says Issa and Molly are resolving a deeper hatred. Oh, a deep-seated issues. I misread that. I'm so sorry. I was like, hey, whoo. Whoo. I'm so glad y'all are safe and healthy from all the events that are aspiring this week. Whoo. Oh, this in London. They're going to bed. Good night. Sedera. I hope I'm saying that right. Molly and Issa not going to be friends. They might be brought together via Tiffany's postpartum depression, but they may not grow together. After this conversation next week, y'all, I don't know. I think we saw a deep heal place with Molly and Issa, but Issa and Lawrence. I'm hoping our girls can get to the same place and be as transparent. Issa might try. Molly may not be ready for it. We don't know. Chittum says, I just lost the comments. Nope. Chittum says, thing is, would Lawrence react like that if conjunctivitis was pregnant? Wouldn't he go straight to her? I just can't deal. I know they are going to break our hearts. That's my prediction. Conjunctivitis. Chittum. Camille says, Condola pregnant. Risa says Molly and Issa not going to make up. This isn't going to go well. All right. So boundary. All right. So we split down the middle between if Molly and Issa is coming back. We don't know. Y'all know me. I'm Lawrence Hive. I'm rooting for the return of Lawrence. I always have been. Nate was cute. TSA Bay existed. Daniel's gone. Where do Elon be hanging out, though? I want to know where he be hanging out. I want to know where Elon be. But that was it, you guys. We are all split down the middle. We have no idea what to expect. I wouldn't mind if they remained unfriends for the season. I think that would be a great starting point for the confirmed season 5. If you guys know, I have been stalking Penny Prentice on Twitter to see if he will interview with me for the season finale dissection. I would love to have him on his channel. So if you have the time and the heart capacity and the mental capacity with all the things that we're dealing with right now, go ahead and hit him up. Tell Penny Prentice to do a conjunct dissection with me for the season finale for episode 10. That's 2 weeks away. Let's bother him. Let's tell him to dissect with me, okay? Do me that. Hold me down. Other than that, I'm back here Thursday live at 8 p.m. for the 8 p.m. show. We'll be talking about the biggest news topic of the week, whatever that may be. You know, there's a million hours between now and Thursday, so anything could pop up. Be there for that. And if you are a patron, I will be seeing you. If you paid your $5, I'll be seeing you this Sunday at 3 p.m. for a live private session. I have so much fun doing these dissections. Buy some merch under. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Leave comments, share, do all of that. Continue to study. Show me more colors for episode 9. I'll see you guys next week. What a time. Love you. Bye.